Hi folks, and welcome back to our channel.
I'm Sash.
And I'm Sher.
And today we'll be having a discussion about solving sibling rivalry. Now, me and Sher used to fight. As a matter of fact, we still do fight. We still do have our little disputes here and there. But it's natural in any relationship to have your disagreements.
Any relationship.
Now, in order for your relationship to flourish, you must find a way to resolve issues. So that's what we'll be talking about today.
So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. With any relationship, I think it's best for you to first understand who you're dealing with. Because if you don't know the person's personality, if you don't know how they operate, then it's going to be a waste of time trying to even resolve a conflict with that person. So for example, Sashina, she has her time when she doesn't like to talk any at all. You might do her nothing, but she moody. So like even in the mornings, like if I wake up in the mornings and I come into the living room or I go into her room, you can tell that she doesn't want to speak based on her demeanor, and at that point in time you just give her space.
That is all I mean.
Yeah, you just give her space. She will come around. You will hear, Sure, look at video here. You understand? So I think before we can go into working out issues, you first have to understand who you're dealing with.
Patience. Despite the fact that we're raised by the same parents, we're raised in the same way with the same values, the same beliefs, we're still individuals.
Yes.
And in order for you to have a non-toxic relationship,
We're very toxic.
or stop it,
Toxic,
or a flourishing relationship, you must be patient with your sibling. Sherry rubs me the wrong way.
I rub everybody
Like
the wrong way.
nobody else can. And sometimes it's not that she wants to. Sometimes she just don't know better. And it frustrates me. But I kind of turn around after a while because I realize, she probably is ignorant of this and it's possibly a teachable moment. So let me just be patient with her through this. Kind of guide her through something, being that male older one. So get her a few things. Show her the ropes and just exercise some patience. And eventually she comes around.
Okay, so coming from what Sashina said, she spoke about
Them know what me say.
she spoke about having patience. My point coming off what Sashina said is speak up.
Speak out.
Say what's on your mind. None of we in this time of age cannot read mind. We don't know if people that for a longer time used to do it, but we don't. Nobody in this generation, our generation before we, our generation to come, we read mind. With that, the kind of science not exists yet. So if something bothers you or something is bothering you, tell the person, listen, you said this and I don't like it. You did this and I don't like it. As I say, none of it not telepathic, so you have to talk how you feel. If it is that you feel like, say, if you say it right now, it might come off wrong and with some anger and whatever, give yourself some time.
Yep.
It's okay to, take with yourself a little bit so that you say things out of anger, but, speak up and
this point is very important, particularly if you share a space with your sibling. Compromise, and I cannot emphasize
and this is for not
enough.
just siblings.
Yeah. For every relationship. But especially as long as you share a space with somebody, you have to compromise, and sometimes it means giving up,
sacrifice
the happiness in that moment, so that your sibling can enjoy something. For example, one TV in the house. If Sherry wants to watch something on Netflix and I want to watch something on cable, something will have to give.
Yeah.
So how we compromise with that is we find something that we both want to watch. So she can go watch Fear Blind Spot later, and me can go watch SUV later. But for now, we both are in the mood to watch TV. Let us find something
that
to
we
watch
both
together.
enjoy. Yeah.
For example, we like shoot up show.
Definitely.
As my nephew would say, shoot up your man them.
Yeah.
Hey Amari, I know you're watching this, love you. So we're gonna watch Shoot Up Your Man Them show and pie after each other and say, Bucky dog, that body. And that's something we enjoy doing together. So,
Set boundaries, you know? And it, as Ashina said before, it's kind of hard when you share a space, but some things just off limits. Set your boundaries. Let them know that this is what I will tolerate. This is what I will not tolerate, especially with your personal items or your personal space. Just I can't tell someone for wear clothes them. Even though I'm not gonna wear them, but you understand,
we're not on boundaries.
we're not on boundaries when it comes out to clothes and accessories and them
so
there.
If you see Sher in a top that looks familiar and you go up on my page and see it on me, mind your business.
I don't care. We wear the same size.
Yeah.
But if it, as I said, set boundaries. It is important. This is my little space and this is my safe haven. This is where I go when I want peace of mind. So if you have to lock up in your room sometimes, because I do that a lot.
Boundaries aren't just physical.
True.
Because there are some things that you just
emotionally too.
Yeah. It's some things that you just don't say to your sibling. There are things that you just don't do to your sibling. So it's a plethora of areas that you have to consider when discussing or outlining boundaries.
Yeah.
This point also applies to every relationship. Forgiveness.
Oh. Yeah.
Because sometimes your sibling do you wrong. And you know say them do you wrong. And them know say you know say them do you wrong.
Well,
you have to forgive. Again, especially if you share a space. Me and Sher, forgiving each other is very easy for us to do. And we not keep up each other, we not keep up nothing for our heart. If me and her argue right now,
2 minutes later,
literally 2 minutes later. Because we don't keep malice. We don't discuss each other with people. We not do that. And those are like cardinal rules for us.
For any sibling, you know.
But it doesn't happen for every sibling. It not happen for every sibling. Because me know siblings were vexed for months and attack. Months. Siblings who them best friend and them a discuss them sister like what? No dear. Never. We don't do that here.
Yeah.
But yeah, forgiving is very important. And sometimes it hurts, you know, especially when them not own up to the fact that they do you wrong. You can't see that they yes they know that they do you wrong, but they don't want to own up to it. Forgive anyway.
Yeah.
It's not worth carrying the weight around on your heart. It's not worth ruining your relationship. This is one relationship I hold dear to my heart. My relationship with my siblings. My relationship with Sean, my relationship with Sherry, it's
sacred.
Everything to me.
If you feel as though there is competition between you and your sibling, ensure that you not subconsciously compete with them in your mind too. You get me? And you may feel as though, oh, this one yeah, she'll compete with me because she feel like so she can't do this and she can't do that, while me can do this and me that's okay. You good at this and she good at this. It doesn't have to be a competition. It can be said it too. I excel.
Competitions are okay when they're fun.
When the fun
is gone out of it and resentment starts creeping in, that's when it in dangerous territory.
Yes. You don't want to be competing with your sibling, especially when it not uplift no. You see, if I feel better, like when I compete and I say, okay, especially say for example you're in college and you are study nursing, you are study architecture. Uno not study the same thing, but at the same time you're both trying to get an A. So you I go push you and say, make sure say you study, and she go push you and say, make sure you study, and me I go say, say me I go get the A, I do, make sure say you get 180. You get me?
Yeah.
Bringing up each other.
Yeah.
But when you go try fake, who can reach first and something, that not play it. Ensure that
If
you're
there's any form of malice behind it,
no.
cut it out.
You don't compete with your don't compete with your sibling. Ensure you're both, or however how much I don't know, pushing each other. It can work, everybody can win. All of us can win.
Stealer.
And even if you feel like the other is outshining you, it's fine. Make them shine. You get what I say? Praise them too. You are my sister that you know, or my brother that you know. Be proud of them. If them a want extrovert and them do the most and them in the debates and them do all of them something, them a run for presidency and all of them, and you are the little quiet one who walk past school with the earphone in your ears, that's okay. Be proud of them. It's that simple. R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Respect your sibling. Respect them as a person, because before they're your sibling, before they're your sister or your brother, they're a human being.
Yeah.
Treat them accordingly. Whether or not them can do something for you, whether or not them older than you,
Whether or not them younger than you,
treat them with respect.
Yeah.
And that goes back to respecting the boundaries. That goes back to respecting their property. So if me lend you my car, that's not gonna happen, by the way.
whatever.
You have to treat my car like you would treat your own, or better.
Respecting every aspect of the word. Every aspect.
Absolutely. And if you know your sibling not like when you talk to them a certain way, for example, me hate when people talk to me now in a condescending tone, like, do not talk down to me. When Sher does that, she knows that it gets me up. And she can...
Me can intentionally do it,
Yeah.
I do it sometimes to get her angry. But yeah, I know something you'll constantly do to make your sibling constantly angry. You don't want to do that. Environments, it's have a miserable. So the
And
environment
again, it goes
miserable
back
and
to
the person
understanding your
miserable.
sibling.
That can't good.
Girl.
And on that note, here's a small video of what not to do when you're trying to resolve conflict. Excuse me, Sana?
Why does she come around? She sleeps there at night. She stays up before.
She's so bright. Okay guys, so I know we've always been talking about JALT selling iPhones, but we also carry Samsung brands as well.
So them sell everything.
Yes, but Android is an operating system.
Whatever. They sell Samsung phones too, guys.
So we'll have the list
Samsung.
down in the description. You hurt my nerve. The list is in the description with their phones. They also have gadgets. So if you want AirPods, earphones, phone cases, you name it, whatever accessory you need for your
soap
phone.
dispenser. Only did know that.
I did not know that.
They do
for that. So call JALT if you want to get a discount or a nice deal.
And remember
on one
to
of their
tell them
phones.
Sash and Sher sent you for an additional discount.
Yes. So thank you so much, guys, for the support. We're almost at 500 subscribers. It's been a long journey, but we're enjoying every minute of it. I'm enjoying bonding with my sister, and I'm enjoying meeting new people and creating content for you guys weekly. So remember to subscribe, remember to share with your friends, and continue to stay tuned. Bye.